Now, more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges, and Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's Collaborative Suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and fun. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying productive? At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's Collaborative Suite, has been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. Trello keeps everyone on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com.
Starbane's Avenue.
Dan and Ren and Jay will share tales of folks so unaware they lack in grace and sometimes choose the life they choose will make the news. Breaking down each epic fail in Florida, there's half-price bail. I'm happy to say they couldn't make this up. So listen to our podcast jam with co-hosts Arm and Dan. Bender, don't be a jerk, cause when the music hits, the funny hits, and we are gonna take you down. Stick around. Make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Hey, Townies, welcome to a Friday episode of Dumb People Town. Population you.
Population Barris.
Greg Barris.
That's right.
The Greg Barrett of comedy.
That's
the
right.
John Barris.
The Don
of comedy.
Barris of Chuck Barris's. Dude, it is so nice to have you on. We are fans of your stand-up and fans of you as a person, and now we get to have you on the show.
Oh, my pleasure. It's good to be here.
I asked you what you wanted us to promote, and you were like, my Venmo. Is
That's
that right?
right.
You
You
have
have
a
a new
show on Venmo.
right?
I have a hot show
How
on
can
Venmo.
people find out about
Venmo me.
Okay.
Venmo you
And
some
you
money,
get the
and then
info.
you'll get a whole
Yeah.
right down to the show.
This
Yeah.
feels like a pyramid scheme. It's like an all sort of a virtual.
It's the new $20,000 pyramid. It's on Venmo.
Are you the new host of the $20,000
I am.
Venmo pyramid?
Check it out on Venmo.
How does Venmo not do the $20,000? The new $20,000 pyramid
on
sponsored
Venmo.
by Venmo.
Oh, and they just give away money all day long.
All day
They're
long.
like, what's your Venmo? And you're like, don't say it out loud.
And the prize money's already in your account. Check
you
your
go.
account. It's already there. How do you
That
like
was our
it?
joke in San Francisco. It's become so technologically advanced
That we saw a homeless guy trying to Venmo a pigeon some crumbs. He said, check your stomach.
they
It's
should
already
be there. The crumbs should be in there.
And
Check
the pigeon should have access to Venmo.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
Pigeons-
you.
Pigeons have smartphones.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
What's up,
Good
buddy?
to see you, buddy.
Hi, Dan.
One of the reasons, aside from him being hilarious, why Greg Barris is uniquely positioned to be on this show.
Is that his life took him to, for a couple of years, you lived in Central Florida.
I
By
live
a
in-
couple, you mean decades, right?
something like, 18 years.
How did you survive it? It's just, did you see a lot of dumb shit going on?
It's mostly dumb shit down there, but
Yeah.
we did a lot of water skiing. That's how we did
You
it.
water ski the dumb away.
Water skied my way right out
right
of
over
there.
the dumb.
By the
You know
way,
what they call that the sport of Jesus.
That's true.
Get out there on that water.
Get on that water and do your dancing,
Do
man.
your water dance.
You kind of are like a comedy Jesus. You're.
Thank you.
Did people say that to you?
I get stuff like
How old
that.
are you?
Whoa.
Can I ask? How old are you?
Whoa.
Take off your shirt, man. Let's see
Yeah,
how
let's
old
see
you
now.
are.
How old are you?
Count the rings around his finger.
37.
37.
Wow, I can't
you
even
are
believe
like
I said it.
Amadeus. You should have died 4 years ago. All right.
That's how I felt then.
Right. No,
He
I'm
dies on stage every night, right?
Okay,
Give him
good.
a break.
Every
All right.
single night, the
Folks.
same time Jesus did.
Well, the world is getting dumber, and you know because you lived in Central Florida for decades,
Yeah.
almost two.
We got a story on this
Yeah,
show.
Dan, we get stories sent to us by our wonderful fans. We don't know the story. You don't know the story. Dan barely knows the story.
Excited.
True.
Let's go through it together and try and see if we
explore.
can't make fun of the dumb and make the world a better place.
You ready?
Yes.
This was sent in by Catherine Tuck at Catherine Lorna.
This gal sends
you,
in a lot, and
Tuck
she's
rule.
awesome. The Tuck rule.
If she sends in great stories, and
Amazing.
usually she's first to do it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
This is a tough one. A teenager
Mm-hmm.
had to have surgery
Mm-hmm.
to remove magnetic balls from his bladder
Mm-mm.
3 months after he put them up his penis.
Up his penis.
Mm-hmm.
Jade, what was the thing in the Amazon rainforest, the parasite that could
So
go?
there is the fear when I've been in the Amazon and I refuse to pee into the Amazon River because of this reason.
Because as you
Pee
pee,
in, there is a
parasite.
I don't know if this is true or not that swims up your pee stream and
Yeah,
into
it's
your
true.
penis.
And it's
That's
got
true.
spikes.
Yep, it is. And then you can't be taken out because it's.
How
it's
do you
hooked.
know about
It's
it?
from that movie with Sean Connery where he's like, I think it's called Medicine Man, where he's
Oh,
down
okay.
there and the ants and then they forest
Yeah.
fire and he's like the little kid. He's like, don't pee in the water.
That was it.
That was
Yeah.
a good Connery.
Thank
too.
you.
That is a good
Don't
con-
pee in the water.
You're the man now, dog.
You're the man now, dog.
Don't pee in the water. So anyway, that's the fear. I've never in my life even dreamed of sticking metal balls into my penis. Although I did have one of the worst kidney stones known to man.
Mm-hmm.
It got impacted in my ureter wall,
You got
so they had to do surgery. There's
Got
only
a
one way to go
1300
in.
on its SATs. That's how intense this thing was.
So it went in. They have to go.
So
There's only one way
impactful
to
it
go
was.
in. They went in surgery, scraped it out.
Scraped.
Then they had to.
Anytime a doctor is telling you we're going to have to scrape anything,
Then they,
anything on you,
Then they had to put in
you're
a
gonna hurt.
stent for 7 days. The stent was worse almost than the kidney stone because when you pee, what you realize is when you're done peeing, you contract
Right.
to pull up whatever's left.
But when you contracted,
and
the
there's a
stent
stent
wouldn't allow-
blocking it. It wouldn't allow it, and it was so painful. So I basically tried not to pee for 7 days, and whenever I did, it was the most painful thing in
And
the world.
7
Fucking
nights.
David Blaine over here.
Right? And then I go back to the doctor, and they're like, "We're going to take the stent out." And I'm in an office. I'm not in a surgical center, and I'm
You're
like,
in a lounge. You were in a Holiday Inn lounge.
You
I think.
see the guys like
I was at
kids on
UCB
his desk.
Franklin.
Yeah, it's weird.
No.
It's
So there's a woman who I'm like, do I know you, or am I about to get to really know you?
Really?
she pulls out.
She's like, you want to watch it on TV, and she on a screen right next to me, and I'm
meaning
like,
don't look at this.
right. There's like a sheet over.
Mhm.
She's.
like the
I'm like,
Hasidic
how
community.
quick is this going to be? And she's like, well, if we hook it the first time, then I'm like, if we do
hook
what?
it.
There should be no like guesswork in this. Like you should just know. And she hooks in through your wang and then pulls out this like 7-inch thing, and it's super painful for a brief second, and then it's total relief. And I knew it was coming. The anticipation of it made me really, really sick and made me feel horrible. And then it came out, and I felt fine. I can't imagine willingly pushing balls up
anything
the
up.
other direction.
Mm-mm. Well, you're not into it.
Greg.
This whole story's traumatized
Straight away
me.
in.
I know.
No, this kid to me is this teenager's dumb. But there is a sex act called sounding.
I was going to talk about sounding.
You were.
You know what? Take it away, sir.
This is sounding right here. You go to a professional and they have like a rod that's like this, and they go.
Mhm. They start out small.
and they go
Into your penis.
it,
Into
and
your
the gauges
urethra.
get bigger. So
Yeah.
to
until-
open it up.
to open it
Yes.
up, and it gets down, and then they even have like some sounding
And your
rods.
fist is your penis.
My fist is my penis.
Yeah,
This
so
is
it's going in
urethra.
there.
It's also the name
Is
of my
your
album
urethra.
coming out.
My fist is my penis.
Venmo
It's great.
me.
It's great.
On
On
Venmo.com.
You're releasing it on Venmo.
I'm releasing it on Venmo.
Slash fist is my penis.
Wait.
Fist is my penis is the best Bruce Lee movie that never got made.
Is
because he
this
died.
how the Seattle
Hopefully someone
Sounders
will do
got
it.
named as a soccer organization?
Sounding?
Yes.
It's called Sounding.
Their
Yes.
billionaire owner was really into sounding.
Hey,
Yes.
look, he's extravagant. What do you want?
How he
It's the
died.
Pacific
Paul Allen. At
Northwest.
least he died doing what he
The
loved.
curious teenager,
Full sound.
whose name I'm not going to say. Why even say the kid's name?
Say
He's a teenager, but still. Suffered intense abdominal pain, but was too embarrassed to tell his parents about it.
I get
That's what I tell my kids.
Oof.
Always be honest with me. I will go much lighter on you if you're 100% honest with everything. I'm
Mhm.
telling you. I'm giving you the key to your.
If you lie and I find out that you lied,
You
it's
are
a million
effed.
times worse.
So always.
If you lied about magnets in your penis,
That's right.
You know. You know.
I just know
I
it's
got
weird
it.
that we were
Can
going
this
to the
be
metal
the
detector.
next-
What?
Can this be the next Old Town Road?
I
Got the magnets in my penis.
You too. I mean, there's enough remixes
Ain't
of it. You guys
nobody-
might as well make one.
Can't nobody
Head
tell
down,
me
cross
nothing.
However-
town, no one got enough.
However, that would be magnetic balls and a penis,
I got a magnet in my penis.
got too agonizing for him, and he was forced to see medical attention. He was treated at the hospital in northwest China after being
these get
admitted
up
on
here?
May 11th.
Oops.
X-rays revealed that the magnetic beads had formed a tight cluster, meaning he had to go under the knife. I'm going to
Dan,
ask you guys now.
This is in China?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the moment where you do say to yourself, all right, maybe the iPad's not a horrible thing if my kid's obsessed
Right,
with
if
like
he's
Fortnite.
more screen time.
If he's playing Fortnite, then he's not.
not
That's time
sticking-
spent not
shoving
sticking
magnetic
magnets up
balls.
your penis.
Is Fortnite still a thing?
It's on its way out, my
Yeah,
man.
you can tell.
You can tell.
Okay.
Do you play video games?
If you know.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys now.
Good answer.
Good answer.
How-
Way to be defended.
How many magnetic balls do you think this kid put in his penis?
Greg, you can go first in on the guess. You can
Teenager.
guess between us, which is the Tig Notaro slot. So first Tig or third.
I'll
Where
do
you
a
want-
Tig.
Okay, Jay, go ahead.
Jay.
I'm gonna say it's got to be more than 2. So we
Mhm.
know it's balls.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say
I gave you a cluster. I told you. it was gonna be a
6.
Cluster.
Okay.
6 is a cluster for
Yep.
me.
Okay.
All right, Greg.
36.
Yeah.
36.
Double chai, which is in the Jewish religion, that's a double
Double
chai,
chai.
which
And
means life.
That's why I said it.
36. That's a latchkey kid.
Yep.
That is a kid with time.
36 is a whole afternoon, right?
36 is mom and dad aren't coming home
Yeah,
from work for 5
36
hours.
is you
That's
you microwave your own dinner.
That's a teenager that didn't get a car on his 16th birthday, so he's taking it back.
That's
What
a
were
guy
you
who
gonna
can't go
say?
through a metal detector at the airport.
I was going to say 6 and 3 is 9. And
we know the rest. I'm going to say he had 59 balls up in his thing.
59.
A cluster of 59.
The total of magnetic balls put into his urethra is 29.
Wow, Greg, nice job.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? Here is an X-ray that you guys can look at.
That is a cluster of
That
balls.
is a cluster
Does
of
he
magnetic
say-
Okay,
balls.
wait. Now look at the X-ray. Does the X-ray not make it? The balls makes it look like a mouth, and the thing doesn't that look like a face?
It does look like a
smiling.
That's
at
the
you.
face of death.
It's,
It would
did he-
probably felt like it.
Did he say why he did it to begin with besides
Mm-mm.
curiosity?
Urologist Zhang Yanyan
Mhm.
said roughly 3 months ago, while he was playing with magnetic balls, he lined them up in a row and inserted them up his urethra out of curiosity.
And I'm sure he pulled those right off the carpet. Like they weren't like sitting in like
You don't think-
alcohol.
yeah,
They weren't like
sanitized?
sterilizing as he was
These were
preparing.
off his father's desk.
Yeah.
I took my father's penis balls.
Yeah.
I shoved it up my
There you go.
penis.
How'd you learn how to do it,
I learned
son?
it from you, Dad.
All right.
Benoit balls.
By the time he felt discomfort and tried to pull them out again, the magnets separated
Yep.
and some remained inside his urethra.
So he had so we would send one up and magnetize
Give
it
you
on
guys
down.
the option here.
Founding.
2 options. First option. Do you want to see what it looked like when they came out? If you do or don't, let's also ask, should I put this picture on the Facebook page?
My inkling.
I say
my
don't put
inclination
it on
is
the page.
don't on the
You
page.
can go down the hole if you want to go down
Right,
the hole.
but show
or
us.
down the urethra.
This
you can
is
go
the-
down the urethra if you want to go down the urethra.
This is
Do you
the
remember Goatsy? Do you remember Goatsy? You're too young for that. Goatsy was at the beginning of the internet. Land, do you remember it? Goatsy. Okay, you guys are too young. So early on, this is one of the
I
first
have brought this up before, and I've already forgotten.
viral photos. Dan, just look at.
No,
look.
I don't want to. I know it's bad. That's all I remember from the last
So
time you brought
Goatsy
this up.
was a guy
This is
whose
probably like a
anus-
protracted anus, right?
No.
prolapse.
He opened it up. Probably like I want to say it was like
I
this,
don't-
like
come on. No.
like Brett Favre could throw a football, and like Tom
You could-
Brady could.
A loose spiral.
you could hike a football through
Through
it.
that.
Don't look
yeah.
it up. Everyone listening to this, just there are descriptions enough for your soul.
So it was so like surprising and horrific.
Oh,
There
your reaction.
then was a series of photos that also went viral of people's reactions to seeing
Goatsy.
Goatsy for the first time.
Now, I have not seen Goatsy, but I've seen
You have
people's.
not?
I've seen people's reactions.
Good for you. Have
to
you
it.
seen it?
I've seen Goatsy
Hey.
and I've seen people's reactions.
Neither. I'm out for both.
Me too. And
So-
I can live my life like
If
But
you
Greg,
want to
wait.
watch me, watch people, watch Goatsy, Venmo me.
Venmo him at venmo.com/
Slash Venmo.
Okay, you ready?
Greg Bears.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
going to
yeah.
show you guys what they took out. Remember,
So this is not his penis. This is just what
they had to
came
go
out.
in. They
I'm
cut
gonna,
his ass
can
open.
I choose not to
Yeah,
look?
of
All right, I'm
course.
going to go
You
not
don't have
look.
to look. Don't
I'm going to
look.
go not look.
Don't look.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm glad I'm not looking. I'm haunted
'Cause
by
they're
so much
magnetic.
already.
I know. I would never look. If
It
you gave me the option, Greg,
looks-
we're done. You don't have to
We're
look.
done?
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
done. We're done.
It looks like a couscous ragu.
Yeah.
It looks like a
Couscous.
big, gross raspberry.
Couscous Ragu could be like a name of an
Middle
indie rock-
Eastern band,
a
indie
Middle
rock
Eastern indie rock man.
That's a
Um,
follow up to what was it? Penis fist. My fist is my
My
penis.
fist
Yes,
is my
yeah.
penis. Well, that's their first album.
So during this time, that would be 3 months he
Mm-hmm.
went with this in him. He didn't tell his parents because he's too embarrassed.
Sure.
But he admitted to experiencing abdominal pains over the course of the 3 months.
Why is he sticking to the refrigerator?
He thought he could expel through urinating, not knowing that it would not have been possible to do so. That's why you tell people when you're in trouble, because sometimes even the thing you think is going to solve it will not help.
Hey, Go ahead.
This is the kind of story we need to have awareness. So other people,
true.
if you're out there with balls in your penis that are not supposed to be there and you're ashamed about it, talk to someone.
magnets in my
No,
penis.
stop. His parents only discovered 3 months later when they noticed him walking with a limp and questioned him about it.
I mean,
3 months.
Son, you've got some sort of World War II limp going on.
Son,
and you're not
do
talking
you have
to me
rickets?
about it.
put the remote down. I am trying to. It's just stuck to my bladder.
Right. Why can you not take your belt buckle off? It's not even looped.
No, it's just hanging
Every
there.
time you get by the TV, it does this weird thing.
Why do you insist
Are we
on...
not getting good reception? Go
I
up and
asked
check
you-
the dish, honey.
I asked you to take your dish to the sink, not crip walk all over our kitchen.
We were unable to remove them in microsurgery, so we opened up his bladder and removed them, the entire cluster of magnetic balls, all 29
By the way,
of them.
what do you do with those? I mean, is that an
Oh,
art
this-
project?
He
I don't
can't
know.
have access to them anymore. He
Agreed.
can't get them back.
No,
'cause
he's
he could have
lost
a
his
moment.
magnetic ball privileges.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna
Take
take
your
my
balls-
magnetic balls and go home.
The teenager is recovering well after surgery and has already been discharged to continue his
That was his problem. He
recuperation
couldn't
at
discharge
home.
earlier.
This
Oh.
guy.
You now can.
That's a
I can't
That's
stop
pro.
discharging.
Pro call?
yes.
You can't stop discharging. Let's take a break before we show this picture, and when we come back, Dan is going to show us,
The
You'll see.
2019
and you will see
goatee.
our reaction. Oh my God!
2019 goatee.
And you will hear it. Just
Goatee
so
2.0.
stay with us. We're with Greg Barris. We'll be right back.
Stick around, make a sound. There's more to People Town.
Working remotely can be a challenge, especially for teams that are new to it. How do you deal with your work environment being the same as home while staying connected and productive? And then there's your newest coworker, the cat. Well, your friends at Trello have been powering remote teams globally for almost a decade. At a time when teams must come together more than ever to solve big challenges, Trello's here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format, plus tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Trello keeps everyone organized and on the same page, helping teams communicate, focus, and connect. Teams of all shapes and sizes at companies like Google, Fender, Costco, and likely your favorite neighborhood coffee shop all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com. It's a trying time that challenges all of our basic assumptions. However, one thing that brings us all together is our common humanity. Now more than ever, teams must come together and work together to solve big challenges. And Trello is here to help. Trello, part of Atlassian's collaborative suite, is an app with an easy-to-understand visual format. Plus, tons of features that make working with your team functional and just plain fun. Teams of all shapes and sizes in companies like Google, Fender, and even Costco all use Trello to collaborate and get work done. With Trello, you can work with your team wherever you are, whether it's at home or in an office. No matter what device you're using, computer, tablet, or phone, Trello syncs across all of them, so you can stay up to date on all the things your team cares about. Keep your workflow going from wherever you are with Trello. Try Trello for free and learn more at Trello.com. That's Trello.com. Trello.com.
All right, welcome back to the show. We're here with Greg Barris. He's got a
Howdy.
brand new show that we're developing with him right now on
Venmo called
Very
the
excited.
$25,000 pyramid.
right?
On Venmo.
Just
The $25,000 pyramid scheme would be an
25
unbelievable show.
Can we please do the $25,000 pyramid scheme?
Dear Venmo, can we please do the
Thank you.
$25,000
Tweet it.
pyramid scheme?
Tweet it so it's
you
our
get
idea.
5 people to Venmo.
You get
money.
5 people.
Yeah,
You get 5 people to Venmo, and
Boom.
before you know it,
We've got our prize
Have
money.
Venmo'd
We bring
me
Dick Clark.
$25,000.
We bring Dick Clark back to life.
Speaking of Dick Clark, we got to see this picture.
Okay, ready? The teenager is recovering well after surgery and has already been discharged to continue his recuperation at home.
So what do you do if you are that parent to that kid? I mean, do you think the kid knows he screwed up?
He has to.
He has to go to therapy for a while, right?
Right.
You got to be like, okay, we're putting the kid in a couple types of therapy. We're
And
gonna
no society places more of a premium on
Therapy than China.
yes.
No society wants you to do the mental work more than China.
At all.
And then everybody in the community knows that your son was a kid who had to have his
Good old
bladder
penis
cut open.
balls. Good old penis balls.
They said that teenagers, just like children, need proper guidance and education
True.
from their parents.
So they're now putting this on the parents.
I mean,
They are putting this on
I mean,
the parents.
Wouldn't you put it on yourself?
Do you think this guy is traumatized by that game where you have to like turn the sides and then that little ball rolls around?
I thought you were going to ask if he called his
yeah.
penis "hungry, hungry hippo."
Oh,
Come
no.
on.
His penis is like Pac-Man when you think about it.
It is very Pac-Man. He ate a lot of those pellets.
Ugh, it was tough.
Is that what's happening to Pac-Man? How does he release the pellets?
Is that racist,
Ooh.
Randy? That Pac-Man's yellow? That you would say that?
I'm sorry.
Problematic.
Let's walk that back.
I'll walk it back a little bit. Ms. Pac-Man.
There we go.
Boom.
That's our
Look at
Friday
that story.
episode.
I'm
story,
sorry.
buddies.
I'm sorry we put that upon you people, but it had
Well,
to be done.
if you're on the Facebook page, you can go down this rabbit hole at your own caution.
You can go down this penis hole. whenever.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Have you ever done anything so crazy like that? What's the craziest thing you've done?
What's the craziest
just
thing
in
you've done,
Florida
man?
or
Physically
otherwise?
to yourself.
Craziest
Barefoot
physical
ski,
thing.
dude. You
I
were
can
barefoot
barefoot
ski.
ski. Is
You
that
can
crazy?
barefoot ski.
I mean, maybe. No,
That
I
is
don't know.
crazy.
It's been a
You don't
while.
know what's in that Florida water. They're gators.
Alligators all over the place. I used to have a reoccurring nightmare of me being in the water with an alligator.
Are you serious?
In my underwear.
Did it
Yeah.
ever happen? Like for
all
real?
the time you were in the water? I mean, every time you were in the water, there's like
Gallios.
50,000 in there.
For real?
For real, dude. Look it up. Chain of lakes, largest interconnected lake system in the world.
Is that something to be proud of? Is that something you can
That's what
brag
we've
about? Is that
got.
something you can brag
That's
about?
what we've got.
They've got.
Crazy. You've never done just like absolutely. Have you done anything that like
Never
you,
mutilated my body.
No drugs? Any crazy weird drug that you're like, why did I try that?
I mean, not why did I try it? I guess. I mean,
You've
sure.
been to Burning Man,
I've been to Burning Man, going to Burning Man again, but is that mutilating my body?
What's your name?
guys. I don't know if you know, but I've been to Burning Man.
Oh,
know.
we
Have
I
never
mentioned
heard that.
Have I
Really?
mentioned that?
Tell
been
us
5
more.
minutes.
Tell
We're
us
doing
more.
a show at Burning Man
Hot
together
clip?
this year.
Stop. So what was your client name at Burning Man?
I think it was just Greg.
Yeah, that's
that
pretty
cool?
good.
Is that
no,
cool?
it's not cool enough.
You know Randy's, right?
Hot clip
Hot clip.
because I hot clipped my daughter's hair.
Wow.
You did stand up there or you're going to do
We're
stand-up?
doing a show there this year.
Randy,
Moshe
Don't rope me
Kasher,
into it.
Randy, are you going
Randy
again?
Sklar.
I am going again. I went
Ooh.
last year. I don't know. Did I tell you guys
Shut
I went
up.
last year? Yeah, I think I am going again this year because it was fun. I want to hang with you up there.
How can we not do
What's
a show?
the weirdest
It'd
thing
be
you
so
saw
weird.
at Burning Man? The orgy tent?
Oh, I saw a burqa shirt cocker and
What?
with their
What?
heels were on fire. How's that?
What?
Boom.
A burqa shirt cocker?
Duo.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't even know what that is.
Do we know what shirt cocking
No.
is?
No.
It's when you just wear a t-shirt.
Oh, Donald
shirt-
Duck in it.
Donald Duck in it.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
on the
Okay.
playa, it's called shirt cocking.
Okay, so there's a lot of there's
professional baseball mascotting it. Okay,
You're
we got
okay.
that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Full desert burqa gear
Yeah.
with boots that were on fire, but the burqa stopped.
Yeah, the burqa
Right up top.
By the way, the burqa stops here. Could be a
Burqa stops
fantastic
here.
Another
game-
show on Venmo.
Saudi Arabian game show
on
the-
Venmo.
The burqa stops here. Can we please do that?
Yeah, oh, you got it.
That is crazy. Your feet are on fire,
And their
the
feet were
burqa's
on
not.
fire. It
Your
was
balls
cool.
are in the wind.
Really
That
opened
is
up.
pretty
Yes.
crazy. You
That's
see
a
that,
good
and you're
one.
like, I'm at Burning
That's
Man.
the new normal.
That is the new.
Jesus.
Those people could have magnets up their penises.
They probably do all the time.
magnet in my
penis.
I'm going to stop doing it right now. He is Greg Barris. You are followable on
all the platforms,
at Greg Barris
everywhere.
everywhere. Instagram, Venmo, Twitter,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Kibby.
You got TikTok?
No, you don't do TikTok.
I don't do
No, I
TikTok.
wish you did.
I got an early Kibby verified account.
There you go.
Look at that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Own it.
Isn't kibbe like? Isn't that like a Korean meat?
It's a lot of things.
Thank you. All right, there's our show, you guys. Greg Barris, and oh shit, we got to get back to work.
Dum 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 dum. Stick around, make a sound, hunker down, it's Dumb People Town.
Scorpions Audio.
A podcast network.